When it comes to looking after your body, are you a lazy person or a couch potato? It doesn't have to be that way. Experts now say that effective exercise can be incorporated into daily life so easily. Even the most exercise-phobic among us can shape up. So tonight we're going to show you how you can exercise right where you are. So stay with us and start getting fit on Dolor Factor Live.
The views expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is produced by Delia Dolor Media Relations and sponsored by Ladera, Rainforest Hideaway, Inside Out.
Welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. Please let me and my guests help you tonight. When we ask you to participate, please do it. For many, it will be your first start to beginning a healthy lifestyle. Think of your typical day. Many of us sit at a desk all day long, and to stay fit and slim, we have to overcompensate for that, especially since a lot of what we're eating isn't all that healthy. But we're not overcompensating. Instead, we're coming home from a day of sitting at the office computer, only sit some more at our home computer, in front of the TV and at the dinner table. My guests tonight hope to help you make some changes at home. I'd like to welcome, first time on the DFL set, Mary Rose Pascal and Beth Stephen. Welcome, welcome to Dolor Factor Live.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
It's nice to having me.
Well, I'm telling you and the viewers, you have to stay with us tonight because these two ladies actually came out to Ladera with us to do some exercising to show you that wherever you are, there is no excuse, people. We are not going to take any excuse tonight. As you're sitting down with us, you can do some nice, simple and effective exercises. And Mary here is going to be the main person to show us how to do that. So again, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, a lot of people know you in the North area.
Yeah.
They do.
Yes.
Okay. And as far as we all know, you are a lady of, well, many accomplishments. And I hope that you're not too bashful that later on that you tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
It will be my pleasure.
Good, lovely. And Beth, you have been such a really, I mean, you just came along for the ride and ended up.
I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great,
Yeah, it was
wasn't
great,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Ladera before, so it was very nice.
And, yeah, Ladera, the Dasheen, the food was great, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
Oh, it was a lovely day out.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah,
thoroughly.
Yeah, and I know you're sitting there and you're thinking,
Yeah,
what was your favourite thing when you went to Ladera?
What was my favorite thing? I think it was, well, I must say thank you to Mary for inviting me and also meeting you, and also the hotel was grand, and also participating in the exercise classes. That was first I did feel nervous, but once I got into it, it was great. I enjoyed it. Had a fantastic day.
Oh, great. You know, one of my favorite bits, and we're saying this, and you're going to be seeing this a bit later, was, when Mary was at the pool, and she was doing some exercise at the pool, and the guests stopped. You were so into your thing. She was doing all her. She was so into it. She didn't realize the guests were actually coming across, and some of them were going to the other side, and they were standing there, and they were,
Yes.
You were doing such a fantastic job there, and I felt really. At first, I thought, oh gosh, it's a hotel. We're going to come with all this music, and it's really lovely and quiet there. But as soon as the music came on, and she was doing her thing, and it was really good.
It was good. I did notice a lot of people did come out on the balcony, and what's watching there, and Mary's very enthusiastic, and she's got a lot of energy. I don't know where she gets her energy from.
Yeah,
really
don't. That's one of the reasons
and
why she's here as well, because I think exercise is for all of us. And some people think, well, you only have to have exercise when you're not feeling well. A lot of the time, it's the doctor says, I have to do it, I have to do it, if you get to a certain age. And the young people think, oh, well, I'm young, I'm flexible, I feel okay, I don't need to do it. Of course, we have lots of people who are very strict strict with their exercise regime and what they eat and so on and so forth. But a lot of people just take it for granted. And so tonight you're going to see a mixture of things. You're going to see exercises you can do at home, doesn't matter where you are. You're going to see exercises outdoors if you're in the garden. We're going to show you how to stand and sit properly, especially people who like to go out in the garden. You just do certain things and you wonder, why is it that my back is hurting me? Well, it's because you haven't got the right posture. And whilst you're there, Ashton is going to show you some exercises that you can do while you're actually, potting your plants and so on and so forth. So apart from all those things, we'll be talking generally about general health and in lifestyle. And saying all of that, Mary, what would you like to achieve tonight? What would you like our viewers to take home with them?
What I'd really like a lot of the viewers to take home with them is to think that exercises are not only for the young people. Exercise should be fun. It should be motivational. You should enjoy. It's not, you shouldn't even think about exercise. You should just do it. As Nike would say, just do it. I shouldn't really advertise them, but, just do it. Just get up, walk around the garden, take a nice deep breath. There is no age limit where it comes to health and fitness. There are lots of people that will say to me, oh, I'm not exercising, I'm too old, my bones is... That's the time you have to exercise. In St. Lucia, there are lots of diabetic, there is lots of people that's diabetic and high blood pressure. And as we know, exercise does help moderate these, and eating the right food and exercising will help you mentally and physically. Okay. So there is no age limit to exercise.
Well, you'll have an opportunity to repeat that and to show some of those people who have excuses that they don't want to exercise or they can't exercise. So you just make sure you remain here at DBS. Beth, what would you like people to think about when you leave the set tonight?
I would like people to think about their health and the benefit it has, to do exercise, and also don't be a couch potato.
The hardest thing for the couch potatoes is making them to actually get up, and just do it, and what works for me is I tell myself like a countdown, and it's about being realistic, and I give myself a countdown. I say, okay, in 3 days time I'm going to do this. So next day, 2 days time I'm going to do this. Next day, tomorrow I am and I say it in my mind, and it helps. So when the day comes, it's not, well, I said 3 days ago I was going to do it, I'm not going to do this countdown again. Now just get up and do it. And I find myself doing that a lot, and I will say to myself, you must do it now. You must do it now. You must do it now.
Get rid of the remote control.
Set a goal, for yourself, that, I need to do it, because my health is very important.
Yeah, but even if we set a goal, I think that we have to repeat it. Because if we set that goal and we don't refer to it, and what I used to do, I used to have this very annoying app where it would remind, the reminders. So you say reminder in an hour, reminder in half an hour, reminder in 15 minutes, reminder in 5 minutes. So by the time I get to the reminder in 5 minutes, I'm annoyed now, because every minute, ping, ping, I'm like, okay, I've got to do it, and then I do it. And then the most wonderful thing is doing the exercise after that is you feel so good.
Yes, that is the thing. People don't realize that after an exercise session, how much energy that you get. I mean, if you get up in the morning, me personally, if I get up in the morning, I'm just thinking, and I start exercising, then I'm just energized straight away. I've got enough energy to do all my chores for the day, and it's just a matter of getting into a routine. Exercise doesn't have to be a strenuous exercise. Like I said, you could be sitting on the chair, you could be doing some exercises, you could be doing some back exercises. You can do exercise anywhere. You could do exercises washing up the dishes.
You can actually do exercise when you're on the loo.
Yeah,
Yes,
You can sit on your toilet seat and do exercise.
Exercise should not be a chore. You should be doing exercises automatically at all times.
But of course, as much as we do exercise, if we don't eat the right food,
that's
so people, but you know, everyone's body is different, and you know, you have people, they can eat this big plate of food and not exercise, and they're like, you know, they're okay.
That's people that's burning up a lot of their body metabolism. It's really works really fast, and other people body metabolism is really slow. So we need to be, especially when you get to my age.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now you know that's an invitation for me to ask something. There are 3 grannies on set tonight, right? Am I correct? Oh, can you believe that?
Especially when you get to my age. I mean, I didn't start in the fitness industry till I was about in my 20s, well, late 20s.
Wow. But I'm going to stop you there, because I want to actually, I don't want you to start it then. I've got to run into a break. And when we come back from the break, you'll tell us a little more about that, because I think, you know, this saying is you're never too old to learn. I also think it's never too late to go into another career if you need to. And I'm saying that for a lot of lazy people I know in St. Lucia who just expect things to sit down and come to them. You can change career. This is Dolor Factor live on DBS. Stay with us. We'll be right back.